It's so simple what I said for the Cowboys. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not a football genius. I just don't think this stuff is rocket science. When you start talking about what does a team need to do to win, this isn't rocket science, y'all. And when we look at the Dallas Cowboys tonight, I said it was this simple. I said, are the Cowboys trying to win? I said, will we see a different Cooper Rush? He looked way better than what he did the other day, but that ain't saying much. The Cowboys are winless at home this season. They still didn't win. I said, will Mike run Rico 25 times? Will there be Mingo and Lance packages? Now, when we look at the last four, we saw a little bit different Cooper Rush. We saw a little bit different Cooper Rush. But the problem is, did Mike McCarthy run the ball 25 times? Did Mike McCarthy run? Not only did he run 25 times, but in particular, I said, he must run Rico Dowdle, y'all, 25 times. Y'all want to take a guess at how many times Mike McCarthy ran Rico Dowdle? I want you to look at how many times Mike McCarthy ran Rico Dowdle. And we can say if we want to that he was ineffective. That's not the point of running the ball. It's not the point of running the ball. I keep saying it. The point of running the ball is not to have a dominant run game. The point of running the ball is dominating the game. I want you to take a look at how many times Mike McCarthy ran Rico Dowdle. Are you ready to be appalled? He ran Rico Dowdle a whopping 10 times. That's all he ran Rico Dowdle. And when you look at the team stats, the Cowboys ran for 64 yards. But that's not the problem I have. I don't have a problem with the 64 yards. I got a problem with this right here. He ran Rico Dowdle 10 times. He ran Deuce Vaughn 4 times. He ran CeeDee Lamb 1 time, Ezekiel Elliott 1 time, and if we want to count Cooper Rush, let's count him. So that is literally 18 times. You're not beating anybody running the ball 18 times. Especially if your quarterback gonna throw it 55 times. Who does he think this man is? Dan Marino? Dan Fouts? Do y'all realize Cooper Rush threw the ball 55 times? This is literal insanity. And we really gonna give him 56. We're gonna say Mike McCarthy threw it 56 because he did another dumb fake punt. This is literal insanity. This is why I have a problem with Mike McCarthy. I'll listen to you all day long if you tell me what Jerry Jones has done. I'll listen to you all day long. But the problem I have with Mike McCarthy is not what Jerry Jones is doing. I have a problem that he's controlling. He won't control the part he can control. That's the play calling. You look at this right here. It's not even telling you the whole story. Kevontae Turpin was 3 for 86. Kevontae Turpin took a simple dig route in a sense, took it 64 yards in the first half. I think it was the first quarter. Do y'all know we waited? We literally waited until right before the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter to go back to Kevontae Turpin again. So you telling me that Kevontae Turpin actually had one of the fastest, if not, they said, I think, the fastest run from scrimmage the entire year, or the fastest run after catching the ball for the whole year. And somebody didn't say, maybe we need to go back to Kevontae Turpin. Y'all see what's wrong with this team? You can tell me anything you want to about Jerry. The thing that's been wrong with this team, and I'll give it to you, we don't have necessarily weapons. But we got some weapons. We may not have more weapons, but we got some weapons. And the problem is we won't use those weapons. You got to let Rico Dowdle keep running. You have to let him keep running. I don't care if he's not getting the yards. If you look at it, when you got past the second quarter, Joe Mixon didn't have a great night after the first quarter, but guess what they did? They kept running the ball because you need to keep running the ball. And this is what I said. Here are the offensive keys. I said it is simple. Run the ball. Run Rico 25 times minimum. Didn't do it. Go to Lance quickly. Guess what? Didn't do it. Go to Mingo deep and sweeps. Didn't do it. Stop the penalties. Didn't do it. No turnovers. Didn't do it. This is simple stuff. If you can't do the simple stuff, there's no way you can do the complicated stuff. Let's see here. Y'all ready for this part? Y'all ready for this part? Look at this. Mike Zimmer understood the assignment. Mike Zimmer understood the assignment. Stop the run. Get pressure on Stroud. Okay, stop the run. Check. Get pressure on Stroud. Double check. They got serious pressure on Stroud. Serious pressure. Get some turnovers. Check. They got one turnover. I mean, Mike McCarthy keeps talking about playing balanced football, y'all. But the only person I see not playing balanced football is Mike McCarthy. He's the only one that's missing the assignment. Mike Zimmer is doing more with less. He is. Mike Zimmer is doing more with less. He is. Tell me everybody that Mike McCarthy is missing. Mike Zimmer is missing folk too. He's still doing more with less. Let's go quickly through the rest of this. Special teams are being taken away. Kevontae Turpin, they said, okay, he's a little too fast. We're going to kick it out the end zone. Brandon Aubrey, dumb. They took points off the board. That changed the game. They should have never took those points off the board. Turpin must run the ball out of the end zone. They just said, we'll kick it out of the end zone. They saw how fast he got that touchdown, and they said, we'll nullify your special teams. I'm telling y'all, this is it. And didn't I tell you? I said the Cowboys will what? They will get dominated. Rush will be ineffective again. He was ineffective. For every good throw he made 2 to 3 bad ones. Every time he made a good throw, I said it in the game, Mike McCarthy should have said, okay, then let me settle you back down. I'm going to run the ball a couple of times. Maybe I'll get you a screen. I'm not going to let you go down the field. I'm going to get quality looks. Quality over quantity, but I'm not going to let you throw the doggone ball. Cooper Rush 55 times. Not Mike. Mike think he has Dan Fouts, prime Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what he thinks anymore. Didn't I say it? This is my thoughts. Mike will not stick with the run. Stroud will have a field day on the Cowboys. See. Didn't necessarily have a field day, but he did what he had to do. We will see Lance sooner than later. Nope. They didn't even give us Lance. This needs to continue to be a disaster. I said that before the game. This is not about the draft for me. I'm glad that we're going to keep moving in the draft. But this isn't about the draft to me. Jerry Jones needs to sit in this mess. He needs to sit in this mess. Don't nobody need to change this diaper. Let him sit in this diaper and let him keep doing what's being done in that diaper. Because if something doesn't make Jerry change, he's not going to change. He cannot be allowed, y'all. I know some of us were cheering for the Cowboys to beat the Texans. I wasn't. The one thing you don't want people to do is be successful in failure. Because if they're successful in failure, they'll continue to fail, and they'll even make they'll make excuses to fail. They'll defend failing, and they'll keep on failing. They must not be successful. Jerry, this must be an unmitigated disaster. It needs to continue, and I'm here for all of it. Ooh, I'm so excited about the Commanders game. I'm excited. I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm excited. Now, I told y'all, let me make a quick correction right here. I said this early in the week. I said that if the Cowboys, if they run the ball, I said the score would be 20. If I'm not mistaken, I think I said 2013. This is what I said the score would be. 2013. I said, though, if the Cowboys did not stick to the run and did not run the ball, I said the score would be this. Pretty close, huh? 31-6. 31-6. 34-10. That's pretty much what I figured the game was going to be.